Okay, everybody, welcome back. I hope you've gone exploring. I hope you found the augmentation upgrade canister. If you haven't, don't worry about it because I will definitely go back and find it once I kind of get the tip as to where it is. I'll go find it instead of just blindly looking for it. I have a general idea, but even that is a bit too broad. Now, to continue this video, I haven't done anything, but you need to go find Tonochi Road. And once you've found Tonochi Road, resume this video. This guy in white here will come running up to you. Now you'll notice that if you look at your mission, what are you supposed to do? And I did say this, I did say in the last video that you need to start the mission at the temple. We're going to start it here. So don't go to the temple yet, it's good that you know where it is, but come to Tonochi Road, and we're going to deal with Maggy Chow first. Now there are lots and lots and lots of ways to deal with Maggy Chow, and along the way I am going to show you Jock's apartment, just a little Easter egg. Okay, so Maggy Chow lives right at the top of this building here. Now there are a few ways to get up there. We can take the front door, we can take this elevator that I just called and sneak across to and go from the roof down. We can grenade climb all the way up this building, or we can super jump in through one of her windows, which would be hilarious. So if you want to super jump to the top of a building, or if you want to super jump up through her window, be my guest. I'm going to go the front door approach. I'm not going to show you how to super jump up. I mean, I think that should be fairly obvious. And if you have not seen my video on super jumping, go back. It is at the end of the Mole People video, I believe. Let's turn all these cameras off, open everything up. The video where I work my way up to Levadev's airfield, I believe right at the end I have quite the jarring edit to explain how you actually do it. Now if you're paying attention, we'll go past, and just there we came across a locked hatch. We can deal with that later. Right now we have to deal with Maggy Chow. The first thing you do is take out her maid. We want to keep this quiet. And Maggy Chow is there. We want to talk to her, I think. I think we're going to talk to her. And the reason we talk to her is so that we can get this code here, 87342. That's the code for the hatch inside the police station. The whole reason I continuously died trying to break into the police station, because I want to see what's in there. I think there's a nice piece of loot. But we don't like Maggy Chow. We're going to take her out. And we're going to speed this entire process along by completing the mission before it's given to us, which is no problem because we've already kind of we slightly sequence broken by going to Maggy Chow first. There's no problem with that. So you play with that paper lantern, and now we sneaky. What's the best way to get in here? I know. I'm going to abuse the AI. Be warned, as is fairly standard, I believe one of these guys has a flamethrower. And sure we'll find out any moment now. Now, the reason I sneakily took out Maggie Chow and I sneakily took out her maid first is because if you alert them in any way, if you kill Maggie Chow in a way that would alert the maid, or you kill the maid in a way that would alert Maggie Chow, she will press the alarm and these guys will come flooding out and the house will become a big firefight. Which is something I'm sure you can all handle, but I think you'll agree throwing that gas grenade there and picking them all off really easily is perhaps the more desirable way to do things, especially when you're as prone to dying and playing realistic difficulty as I am. Now we really have to make some room in our inventory though. We're going to have to say goodbye to some things. I'm going to say goodbye to the Zyme, I think. I'm definitely going to say goodbye to the knife. We are going to upgrade now to the most overpowered weapon in the entire game. So, we definitely don't need the baton. The baton? How do you do this? What's the best way to do this? That might be it. That we might be okay with that.
Greetings, JC Devil. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the piece we needed. The dragon's tooth sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword.
Oh man, really sorry. Sorry about that. So, if for whatever reason you don't want to hack that computer, you can, of course, multi-tool this. But this is the Dragon's Toothed Sword.
Good. Now take the sword to Max Jin in the Lucky Money Club. If you could make peace among the triads, then perhaps I can help you in your difficulties.
Oh, well there you go. I probably should have shown you that first. If you really want to speed everything along, you can just hack this and sneak through here. Oh, beautiful. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of exploring because of course there is bound to be a lot of experience points and maybe a couple of pickups along the way. Something interesting to note is through here is that hatch I said that we could reach on the way up through the elevator. So that is yet another way you can sneak up through here. If you have some EMP grenades, you can disable these alarm barriers. And I believe... Sure, let's try that out. I'm just going to drop the tranq dart and I'm going to pick up the fire extinguisher. No, you can't do that. Okay. Okay. That makes perfect sense that you can't do that. I don't know why you thought you could do that. But there you go. For future reference, you just can't use a fire extinguisher to disable, well not disable, but temporarily deal with red lasers. And so here is how we would deal with this if we came via the roof. How do you get to the roof, you're asking? Well, like I mentioned, there is an elevator. Where is the elevator, you're asking? Ah, it's right here next to it. And that's the elevator I summoned before. Now there's a couple of things left I'm going to show you before we move on. The first one is here. Wow, who saw that coming? Okay. Remember there. Remember where I kept dying. So, outside these windows, through Maggie Chow's windows, you can drop down here, and we see quite the interesting spectacle. Some binoculars. How strange. Some sabot rounds, and a computer. If you read the computer, if you examine this place, this is actually Jock's apartment, Pilot. It's his apartment, and he appears to have been keeping tabs on Maggie Chow. And this is directly underneath the place where I kept dying. So if I sneak up here, that's where I kept jumping off, and that's where I kept dying. Now there are two ways you can do this. I'm just going to drop down here, I think it will be faster. But on your way up the stairs you can jump through here. There is a little area over here. It might take a couple of attempts to get this. Nope. And you can get a sniper rifle and some sniper ammo. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. There is more. If I can figure out the safest way to do it. Yes. You can climb this. Jump up here. Go around. Carefully, carefully, drop down. There is a biocell and a lockpick. And then what? Okay, well I see what you're supposed to do. But I can't think of a way to do it that is guaranteed to be safe. Okay. Okay, well then you take the leap of faith. You get messed up fun time. Okay, so now we want to go see Tracer Tong. But first we're going to take a very quick diversion and go back to the police station. Because I didn't do all that for nothing. Uh... 87342. Yeah, anytime there is heavy munitions like this, it is definitely worth it. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, how strong is the Dragon Tooth sword? Well, I'll take this opportunity to very quickly show you. Just walk up to this robot, give it a smack, and it won't die. Wow, my face is red. So it's strong, but not that strong. Jesus. Oh my god, shut up.